But of course you're going to get some shmoo. Hey garden maters, welcome to Corner Homestead. So today I'm back in the kitchen and I am getting ready to prepare chicken cordon bleu casserole. Now I saw this recipe a couple weeks ago and I wanted to go ahead and try it out. Let's get started on chicken cordon bleu casserole. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is some chicken, of course. This is taken off of a rotisserie chicken. It is the breast meat and the thighs. Got about 4 cups of chicken here total. So most of the chicken from a rotisserie chicken. I'm not sure how many pounds this was before I picked it apart, but again it's about 4 cups of chicken. Also, we're going to need some diced ham. This is a 1 pound package, 16 ounces, and we're going to be using the entire package. Going to need a little bit of unsalted butter, Swiss cheese, Dijon mustard, paprika, garlic salt, 1 12-ounce package of egg noodles. I got these the extra wide. You can use broiled egg noodles or any other type that you rather have, but the extra wide always seems to work best for me. We're going to need some breadcrumbs. Now I have Italian style breadcrumbs. It's the only ones I have here on hand. You could probably use panko, regular breadcrumbs. I have some fresh parsley over here. Going to need some parsley, whether it be fresh or dried. The only other thing we need is some milk and some flour. So on the stove I have a pot here waiting to go. I'm going to get ready and put this on so I can get the noodles boiled. And in this pot, while the noodles are boiling, I'm going to be making the cream sauce. So the first thing I've done is added 1.5 tablespoons of butter to my pot. We're going to let that melt. And then to this we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons of flour. Mix it up really well. Make sure that you cook off a little bit of the flour taste. Okay, so now that this has been cooking for a couple minutes here, to cook off the taste, we're going to add 4¼ cups of milk. Add it in kind of slow at first. Okay, now to this we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of the garlic salt, 1 tablespoon, and I'm not going to even measure this, but it's going to be 1 tablespoon of the Dijon mustard, and also 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. I'm just going to keep shaking it in here until I get it. You just want to mix it very well. So now that it's been cooking for a few minutes and it's good and hot, it won't get thick or anything. It'll just stay a little like milk should be. We're going to set this aside. We'll come back to this now. We are done with this. Our noodles are done. You just want to cook the noodles to package instructions. Okay, now this is going to be a topping, so I'm going to take this little bowl. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of the breadcrumbs. And I have 6 teaspoons of the melted butter. I'm going to add that. Just going to give it a mix. So you want to just get that butter mixed into it very well. Of course I have to spill it. Okay, that should be good. Now, even though this is Italian style breadcrumbs, I'm still going to take some parsley. I know it's hard to see because I don't have the camera in the right spot. Okay, so like I said, you can use panko breadcrumbs or any other, or just the regular breadcrumbs. Italian is all I had on hand. And even though there is some parsley in these Italian breadcrumbs, I'm still going to add a little bit of fresh parsley. Probably about 3 tablespoons of fresh parsley. Okay, so now that this is all done, we're going to set this aside. And now we get working on assembly. Okay, so to start building this casserole, first we're going to take some cooking spray and spray the dish so nothing sticks. Then we're going to put our noodles in, our cooked noodles. Now this is just a regular 9 by 13 casserole dish. That's all we're going to need for this. Now we're going to take our cooked chicken and we're going to add it all into it. And like I said, this is just rotisserie chicken. Mainly just the breast and the thighs from the rotisserie chicken. So we're going to layer that into it. And then our 16-ounce package of ham. I'm going to put all the ham, diced ham, into it. And I can tell you right now, it's already smelling so good. Put it all in here first. Try not to get that ham juice that's in the package. Not that I don't think it would matter if it was in there, but okay, just a little toss, not much of one. So now we get our cream sauce. We're just going to pour it all into this. Okay, and then I'm going to take our Swiss cheese, because you know chicken cordon bleu has to have Swiss cheese. So we're going to layer this. There was 10 pieces in this package, so I'm going to just make sure I use them all. I'm going to put all of it on here somehow. By right, I just need 8, but that's never any fun. So I'll just stick them anywhere I can get it to go. There we go. Now we take our breadcrumbs that we made up and we sprinkle it all on top. Trying to get it into all the corners and all the edges. Like I said, when you do this, your hand is really the best tool that you can use. As long as they're clean. Okay, so that's it right there. So now it's going to go into the oven, uncovered, at 350 degrees for approximately 45 to 50 minutes until it's golden brown and all the cheese is melted. So there you have it, Gardemators. Delicious chicken cordon bleu casserole. It is definitely hot, definitely golden brown. Got to give it a taste as soon as I get enough on here. Get a little bit of chicken, a little bit of the ham. That is so good. It's just so good. So again, another easy recipe that's somewhat quick. Does require a little bit of prep time, but I think in the end, it's well worth it. So as always, I thank you for joining me in my kitchen. Hope this recipe inspires you to make it. If so, please share. May inspire someone else you know. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I always encourage you to, and I love to watch the garden maters grow. Until next time, I love you, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. I think it needs something else though. I think I should have put in a little more pepper. A little bit of onion salt. Or onion powder. Onion powder would have. It is delicious. But I think when I'm doing the seasoning in the cream sauce, onion powder would set it on the top. It would just set it to the top. Just my little thought. My point to ponder, maybe. Needs a little onion powder. We'll sprinkle some on top.